Hello everybody and welcome to my Nano Journal, part 8. Ash from the Book Network here. It is the 18th of November 2022 and I have written 23,941 words. Were I to be adhering to the 1.666 word count per day to reach the 50,000, by the end of today I should have written 29,988. So that's about 6,000 words. And I'm probably going to write about 1,500, maybe a little bit more. So the weekend is when I'm going to do my catching up. I fully intend to get into next week having caught up on this gap and maybe be fully on course to hit that 50,000. Where that puts me in the actual structure of the story, I can't really say. You know, I've said this in these videos a couple of times now. I think I'm really going to benefit from not being so clinical with the word count. That said, I'm pretty obsessed with hitting that target. Couple of weekends passed. How many weekends have we had of this? Yep, 2 weekends. On both of those weekends, my routine kind of went down the pan completely because I was doing this, that and the other, and that was what created the gap. So what I've been doing every night is just making sure that the gap doesn't increase any further, which I have done. So, good-o. I'll give you a progress report on Sunday where I'll tell you how that's going. Narrative structure. Oh yeah, it's badge time, isn't it? Let's see, what have we got here? So badge time. Haven't earned any more badges, but by the end of today, hopefully I will have earned that 25k badge, which is nice. I think it'll be jet black like all the other word count badges. I'm going to award myself another badge here. I noticed this one, which I should have done straight away. This is Tell the World. To earn this badge, tell the world via social media, a loudspeaker, or a different medium of your choosing that you're committed to writing a novel. Hello. Click on a badge to award it. There you go, I've clicked on that and it's a thought bubble that's meant to be like a little DM thought bubble, and it's got a lovely big yellow book on there, which, yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to write this and see it in some kind of hard copy one day. Yeah, so January, when you do if you complete the Nano Challenge, January, the website gives you further advice on what to do with your draft and how to rewrite it and how to take it towards a level of getting published, either by approaching a publisher or an agent or going down the self-publishing route. There's so many options. Part of me is leaning towards self-publishing, but it's early days. I'm not going to go on a tangent about that now. It's just kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. But yeah, it'd be good to see it in a hard copy, this crazy book that I'm writing. Narrative structure. The 3-act rule. It's not sacrosanct. You don't have to do a 3-act rule. I like to, because I enjoy structuring stories that way. I've never published a book. I have written 1 or 2 in various forms. And I've always done Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. I find it a great way to build the scaffold of your story in a nicely rhythmic fashion. So I tried to do it in this. It's kind of gone more the way of just 2 TV movies. The first one I have completed. My main character, and with the exception of the prologue, which is only like half a page long, the entire book is set through the eyes of this main character, and it's without giving too much away, it's something of a kind of born again story. He goes into this a bit of an idiot, a bit of a jerk, and when everything that he thinks matters gets taken away from him, he's got like a blank canvas to start over and maybe make the right decisions this time, because I love that in stories. I love being able to like a character that you're made to hate at the beginning, you know, the old Ebenezer Scrooge formula. So I'm doing that. So it's kind of gone from that to the second bit, which is kind of the rocky road to starting over. And obviously there's all this other science fiction stuff happening in the background, which is very important. He's not the only character that's important in that story, and I'm going to talk more about that on Sunday. But it is mainly about his journey and how his journey affects everyone else around him. So it's very important that I get the tempo of this journey just right. Now, I'm not sure how it's come about that these 3 acts have turned into 2 acts, and I think it's because I'm just being a bit too clinical about the challenge, thinking a bit too much of my word counts and trying to create something that dismounts at 50,000 exactly, or more or less. And I don't know if this is a bad idea. So here's what I am going to ask of anybody watching this, okay? I want you to, if you like, to put some words in the comments section of this video, just kind of telling me how your journey is going and how your story is kind of fitting into this 50,000 word parameter, and or if you have decided to maybe just abandon the 50,000 word principle and just go with the flow. Because what's coming out at the other side of this, I think, is something that I'm ultimately going to be pretty proud of, and I don't want to stifle it just because I was adhering to the rules of the competition, because ultimately, if I do get this book published, the whole Nano thing was just the kind of jumping platform type thing to get it going. I don't need to, you know, it will have served its purpose by that point, and therefore in the grand scheme of things, do these rules matter really? So I'm really enjoying the attention these videos are getting thus far, and I'd love anyone who's watching this to just talk about your Nano stuff. Tell me how it's going. You don't have to tell me how it's going, and just talk about some of the things that have gone really well and some of the things that maybe haven't gone quite so well, and how you are managing to keep on top of the challenge every day. And that's all I've got today, guys. So I'm going to report back on Sunday, and I am going to talk a little bit more about my characters. So yeah, love to hear from you guys. Until then, have a good day. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit subscribe. You can also visit thebooknetwork.co.uk and sign up to connect with the best new books and authors, receive exclusive material for your book clubs, promote your published novel, and get access to a free database of over 800 publishers so you can find the right publisher for your writing.